Today, I decided to create a new One Piece character, combining the most powerful traits from the series. It's impossible for anyone to be stronger than this character. So, click the like button and subscribe, and leave a comment with the name of this character we're about to create. Now, let's get into the video. Guys, the most powerful character in One Piece would be someone who combines the most extraordinary features introduced in the series, perfected to their maximum potential. This individual would be an unmatched warrior, capable of dominating the seas and battlefields with an intimidating presence and power that transcends all limits. Let's explore their abilities and how they come together to create the most formidable being ever imagined in the One Piece universe. This character would be a Lunarian, a race known for their incredible resilience and innate fire-related abilities. Lunarians can withstand devastating attacks without significant harm, and their ability to create and control flames gives them a natural offensive edge that's extremely difficult to counter. Being part of a nearly extinct race makes them even more special, and combining their natural durability with a strategically trained mind would elevate their capabilities to an entirely new level. A Lunarian isn't just physically powerful, their innate biology makes them incredibly hard to defeat, which already places our character at an advantage over almost any adversary. Next, let's have them be trained by Dracula Mihawk, the world's strongest swordsman. This Lunarian would learn the art of swordsmanship directly from one of the most feared and respected figures of the seas. Training with Mihawk means not just learning to wield a sword, but mastering every movement with lethal precision. This character specializes in fighting with two swords, giving them flexibility and fluidity in combat that few can match. The dual sword style isn't just an aesthetic choice, it's a strategy that enables simultaneous attacks from multiple angles, making defense even harder for opponents. The combination of a Lunarian's raw power with Mihawk's refined technique creates an almost invincible swordsman. Mihawk's training would also awaken in them the Conqueror's Haki, the ability to dominate others' willpower. This type of Haki is extremely rare, and the fact that they possess advanced Conqueror's Haki would elevate them to an entirely different level. To further develop their Haki, let's have them trained by someone immensely powerful. While Rayleigh trained Luffy, he didn't teach him advanced Haki. Instead, let's choose another mentor, Shanks. Advanced Conqueror's Haki not only subdues those with weak wills, but can also be used to coat attacks, drastically amplifying their power. Mihawk, recognizing his apprentice's unparalleled potential, requests Shanks, a master of Conqueror's Haki, to train them further. Under Shanks' mentorship, they not only mastered this skill, but pushed it to unprecedented levels, becoming capable of creating shockwaves and destroying entire environments with sheer willpower. They also achieve advanced observation Haki. As demonstrated by legendary figures like Shanks, this elevates perception to an almost divine level. After intense training under Shanks' guidance, our character develops the ability to foresee the future with unmatched clarity. Not only can they anticipate their opponent's moves, but they can also visualize the outcomes of actions seconds before they happen, allowing them to adjust their strategy in real time. This ability makes combat almost one-sided, as they are always several steps ahead, acting with the precision of someone who has already seen the battle's outcome before it even begins. This makes them nearly untouchable and an unparalleled strategist. We can't forget about Ryu, Advanced Armament Haki, which they have perfected to its maximum limit. This type of Haki not only coats their body or weapons, but allows them to channel destructive energy into a target, bypassing external defenses entirely. Our character uses Rio to break through the toughest defenses, whether it's from Devil Fruit users, legendary weapons, or even the natural Lunarian biology of their enemies. This ability is particularly devastating, as it perfectly combines with their raw strength and refined technique, making every strike not just powerful but lethal, directly targeting the vital points of any opponent. With advanced observation Haki and Ryu at their highest levels, they reach the pinnacle of combat, blending flawless anticipation with relentless attacks that ignore any defense. This cements their position as the most powerful. After completing their training with Shanks, they set out to explore the world alone, further honing their abilities. During this journey, they mastered all forms of Rokushiki, a set of physical techniques that turn the user into a combat machine. They dominate Geppo, allowing them to walk in the air and execute incredible aerial maneuvers. Soru, which lets them move at speeds almost invisible to the naked eye, makes them an unpredictable adversary. With Tekkai, they harden their body to levels rivaling advanced armament Haki, effectively nullifying physical attacks. The Shigan transforms their fingers into piercing weapons capable of penetrating even steel. The rank Yaku, utilizing air slashes created with kicks, and the Kamie, granting reflexes that border on the supernatural, complete their offensive and defensive arsenal. Additionally, they master the Rakuogan, the ultimate Rokushiki technique, which concentrates an absurd amount of destructive force into a single strike, capable of pulverizing even the most robust defenses. During their time in Elbath under Shanks' mentorship, they uncovered a secret, how a person can inherit another's devil fruit. Using this knowledge, they acquired not just one, but two of the world's most powerful fruits. Luffy's fruit, which grants the powers of the sun god Nika, and Blackbeard's fruit, which controls darkness. This combination is absolutely devastating, transforming them into an unstoppable force. With the sun god Nika's fruit, they gain the ability to reshape their body in unimaginable ways, turning into rubber and altering the reality around them in a comical, yet incredibly destructive manner. This power transcends the limits of ordinary devil fruits, granting control over their physical form that makes them nearly invulnerable, while enabling unpredictable and devastating attacks. With the Darkness Fruit, they gain the power to manipulate gravity and absorb everything around them. The Darkness Fruit is renowned for nullifying other Devil Fruit powers, meaning no other fruit user could face them on equal terms. The Hito no Mi model. Nika is a legendary fruit that transcends the concept of simple power, elevating the user to the status of a divine force. It grants the ability to manipulate the very world around them, reshaping the environment according to their imagination. When awakened, the user becomes an agent of chaos and creativity, literally transforming the battlefield into rubber, bending the laws of physics, and creating scenarios that defy conventional logic. Inanimate objects can come to life, the ground can be turned into trampolines, and the very conditions of the surroundings can be manipulated to devise unpredictable strategies. Furthermore, the Hito no Mi model, Nika has a unique ability to influence the spirit and mood of opponents. The joy and energy emanating from the user at the peak of their power have a devastating psychological effect, emotionally destabilizing enemies and often breaking their will to fight. The user's body becomes incredibly resilient and flexible, allowing them to withstand devastating attacks while retaliating with moves that may appear playful but carry monumental force. On the other hand, the Yami no Mi, the Darkness Fruit, complements this absurd arsenal with its ability to neutralize the powers of other devil fruits. When activated, the darkness engulfs everything around it like a gravitational force that absorbs not just light but also the hope of opponents. This singular power allows the user to nullify any devil fruit ability simply through physical contact with the enemy, rendering them vulnerable and leveling the playing field. Moreover, the Yami no Mi grants control over gravity, enabling the user to manipulate their surroundings in devastating ways. They can pull anything into their darkness, people, objects, or even enemy attacks, completely nullifying lethal assaults. The ability to suppress opponents' powers while exerting total control over the environment turns the user into an oppressive presence against which resistance is nearly impossible. The fusion of these two fruits creates a terrifying balance. On one side, the absolute freedom to reshape the world and control the flow of battle with the Hito no Mi model Nika. On the other, the ability to nullify any enemy advantage and exert absolute power over gravity with the Yami no Mi. This combination not only places the character on another level of power, but also defines their combat style as unpredictable, relentless, and invincible. On one side, the light of the sun god that reshapes reality and spreads joy, disrupting opponents' wills. On the other, this duality is not just symbolic, but a literal representation of light and darkness coexisting in the most powerful being ever conceived in One Piece. Combining these fruits with their Lunarian abilities, advanced haki, Rokushiki techniques, and swordsmanship mastery, they become the ultimate warrior. They are a strategist, a fighter, and a force of nature capable of dominating any battlefield. Their natural resilience allows them to withstand attacks that would crush anyone else, while their speed, strength, and offensive skills make every move lethal. They are not just a threat, they are a storm, a being that transcends all known limitations. This character isn't the most powerful just because of their individual abilities, but because each one perfectly complements the others. They are the pinnacle of evolution in every sense. A warrior whose mere presence on the battlefield would change the course of any fight. They are not just strong, they are the very concept of power incarnate. But what about you? Would you create an even more powerful character? Share their powers in the comments. That was today's content. We hope you liked it and want to share your opinion on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay amazing.